Hey Mita Money fam. Welcome back to the channel where we decode the future of finance one smart move at a time. Have you ever looked up at those gleaming New York skyscrapers and thought, man, I wish I owned a piece of that, but then immediately dismissed it because, well, you're not a multimillionaire? What if I told you that dream is closer to reality than you think? In 2025, one of the biggest, most exciting revolutions in finance is quietly brewing. And it's about to change how we invest in everything from real estate to rare art. It's called the tokenization of real-world assets. If that sounds like a mouthful of jargon, don't worry, we're breaking it all down today. So what exactly is tokenization? Imagine taking a physical asset, like a towering apartment building, a priceless piece of art, or even a bar of gold, and turning it into tiny digital pieces, or tokens, on a blockchain. Each of these tokens represents a small, verifiable ownership share of that physical asset. Think of it like owning 1 square meter of a luxury condo, but entirely digitally through a secure ledger. It's fractional ownership, supercharged by technology. Let's really simplify this. Picture a stunning apartment complex valued at, say, $10 million. In the traditional world, one wealthy investor or a large corporation would buy the entire thing. But with tokenization, that property can be digitally divided into, for example, 1 million tokens, each valued at $10. Now, instead of needing $10 million, you could buy just 10 tokens for $100. And instantly, you technically own a tiny, verifiable piece of that building. And here's the kicker. Once you own those tokens, you participate just like a traditional owner. Every month, you could potentially earn a slice of the rent income, proportionate to your ownership. Or if the property's value goes up, your tokens appreciate in price, giving you capital gains. It's all the benefits of real estate investing, without needing a massive down payment or dealing with the headaches of property management. Sounds almost too good to be true, right? Well, it's not science fiction anymore, it's happening right now. Major financial institutions, the kind that usually move at a glacial pace, are diving headfirst into this space. We're talking about giants like BlackRock and JP Morgan, who are investing heavily in tokenization platforms and exploring its vast potential. Even governments globally are looking into digital real estate ownership as a way to enhance transparency, streamline transactions, and boost liquidity in often slow-moving markets. So, why is everyone so incredibly excited about this? Because tokenization is a massive barrier breaker. It makes investing more inclusive, faster, and truly global. Think about it. No more endless paperwork, no more exorbitant fees for middlemen like brokers and lawyers, and no more waiting weeks or months for transactions to clear. Instead, you have verified ownership recorded securely on a blockchain. Immutable, transparent, and accessible. Means someone in Tokyo could own a piece of a boutique hotel in Paris, or a fractional share of a vineyard in Tuscany, all with a few clicks. This opens up entirely new investment opportunities for everyday people, not just the ultra-rich. Now, as with any revolutionary trend, it's crucial to understand that there are risks. Tokenization is still a relatively young field, and many tokenized projects are experimental. The regulatory landscape is still catching up, and critically, not all tokens currently represent direct legal ownership in the same way a traditional deed does. This is a key distinction to research carefully. And yes, just like in any emerging market, scams and overhyped projects do exist. So diligent research and a healthy dose of skepticism are absolutely key. You need to know what you're getting into. But despite these nascent challenges, experts across the financial world believe that tokenization could unlock trillions of dollars in currently illiquid assets over the next few years. That's a staggering amount. And for early investors who do their homework and invest wisely, that could translate into massive, unprecedented opportunities. So, you're intrigued? You want to explore? How can you get started smartly and safely? First, and this is critical, learn which projects and platforms are legitimate. Look for reputable platforms with strong track records, clear legal frameworks, and transparency. Some notable names in the space to explore might include Realty for real estate, Tangible for luxury assets, or platforms like Tokeny that provide the underlying technology. Always do your due diligence and verify their credentials. Second, always read the white paper and understand what rights you actually get. Don't just click buy. Dig into the details. Does the token grant you direct equity, debt, or a revenue share? What happens in case of a property sale or liquidation? Understand the legal structure and your rights as a token holder. And third, start small. Treat this like any high-risk, high-reward investment. Don't put in more than you can afford to lose. The early stages of any innovation come with volatility, and it's important to manage your exposure accordingly. Tokenization has the potential to fundamentally change everything, from how we buy homes, to how we invest in global real estate, to even acquiring a fractional share of fine art, vintage wine, or rare collectible cars. This truly is the next era of digital ownership, democratizing access to assets that were once exclusive to the elite. It's about empowering you with more choices and more control over your investment portfolio. So, tell me, knowing all this, would you invest in tokenized real estate or other assets? Drop your thoughts, questions, and any experiences you've had with tokenization in the comments below. I love hearing from you all. And if you enjoyed this deep dive and found it valuable, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Share this video with anyone who needs to hear about this groundbreaking trend, and most importantly, subscribe to Mita Money. For more weekly videos about smart investing and the exciting future of finance. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, your smartest investment is always knowledge. See you next time.